We are nearly ready.
Hey, Kevin, the Kings last season failed to...
I bet they are. Thank you, D.A. And how about a look at the most recent power ranking? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. You look at Denver, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And looking at Sacramento, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Jake Crowder out there with Jones, and it's Paul in at the point guard position. And for the Kings, they've got Tracy McGrady. Ryan is out there with Wallace. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Howard in at the center. Now McGrady after the missed 3 from Jake Crowder. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
And we know the story. Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
Both free throws good for Bryant.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Booker. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Love the confidence of Devin Booker. When he gets a screen, he knows what he wants to do.
Here's McGrady. Count that one.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Hardaway kicks to McGrady. Kobe goes in, and Bryant slams it in.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Look at the last game for the Suns. It was a win against the Grizzlies. Booker against Kobe. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 6 points. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Inside, Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And Howard puts these dunks away so easily, especially when he's that deep in the paint.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. 4-point game. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Now here's Wallace. Bryant passes to Hardaway. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Look at the last game for Sacramento. It was a win against the Magic in Orlando. Outside, Jones. Knocked away. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts, easily leaping up to throw that one away.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And 2 teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Now here's Paul. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. It's good. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Bryant. the dunk by Kobe.
I love seeing Brian just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
Suns trail by 9. Here's Paul, and he gets the bucket. Paul's got his second basket of the game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
So for the Suns, Sharch checked in for Jones, and it's Johnson in for Bridges. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Booker the pass to Sharch. Here's Paul. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And that's now 6 points for Chris Paul. McGrady outside. They get it back. Here's Wallace. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And here is Hardaway after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Shoots the 3, and it's McGrady that time on the assist by Howard. McGrady's got 7 points in the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Yes, that goes in. 8 points for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Ball against Hardaway. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Charity swipe shot. Here's Howard. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
I like how hard he's working on the glass. A strong big man who is excellent at coming up with second chance opportunities. Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Smith checked in for the Suns. Cameron Payne comes in for Paul. Timeout called the Suns.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
The Suns making a switch here. Galloway's checked in.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
McGrady outside. Passes it to Hardaway. Now here's Howard. They double team Howard. Sharch grabs the board. There's 1:40 left in the first. It's stolen by McGrady. Got a piece of it. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Suns trail by 7. Here's Hardaway. And there it is for him. Hardaway's got 7.
And just fluid off the dribble. Great length to finish, and Hardaway attacking now with purpose.
Smith dishes to Payne. Left side, Sharch. Pocket 6. Here's Galloway, and it's sent back by Howard, but he recovers it. Payne can't hit.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50.
That was huge!
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
And if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Now here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Johnson. Out to Payne. Fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's McGrady. Coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. Ball is left side. There's the pass to Hardaway. The three from Bryant. Rebound by the Suns. From deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Sacramento Kings holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more NBA basketball.
It sounds so generic to say we have fun, but like we may lose a game here or there, but you know, everybody's still, you know, happy for each other. You know, we're just trying to build.
Yeah, from what we've seen, Greg, these guys naturally get along.
And you add in the guiding hand of Chris Paul. This team can beat anyone on any night because they're so connected.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Payne. Jones is out there with Smith. Then it's Johnson, and it's Galloway in at the two-guard spot. Hardaway kicks to Bryant. He's looking for Howard and finds him to the middle. Here's Hardaway. It's taken away by Smith. Payne with it. Hardaway picks him up. Out to Smith. Fires for three. Rebounded by Hardaway.
The deep doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Payne passes to Jones. There's Galloway. Tries again. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Jones.
But he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. You see that pay off.
McGrady passes to Howard. Wallace left side. Howard trying to free himself up. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Howard. And the Kings lead by 10. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Smith outside, and the Suns call time. Let's go. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Crowder, he's checked in for Smith. Bridges comes in for Johnson. Booker, he's checked in for Langston Galloway. And Paul subbed in for Payne. Jones dishes to Booker. And here we go. Fast break. Wallace has got it. Howard kicks to Wallace. On the wing, Hardaway. Crowder against Bryant. And there's the feed to Howard. McGrady passes to Hardaway. And Jones over to help. Howard dishes to Wallace. Over Jones. Wallace misses. Suns trail by 10 from 18 feet away. It's hauled in by McGrady. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. The free throw drops for Kobe. Suns have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Booker against McGrady. From 15 feet away, Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from him.
You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Suns trail by 15. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Booker with no one around. They can't stop the run with that one. Hardaway passes to McGrady. They double him with Booker. Howard dishes to Hardaway. McGrady outside. Bridges with the steal. Goes up. Some solid defense from Kobe.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Hardaway for three. Phoenix grabs the miss. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Paul's running, scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Chris Paul is just so comfortable. Woo! Okay.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Saric is checked in for Jones. Paul against Hardaway. McGrady outside. Wallace, good. Wallace has got 4 points this quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Jumps up. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Booker looking around.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Howard, and Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got 10 points.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Paul, no one around him. Phoenix, no good that time either. And here now the Kings. They're on a 19-6 run. Crowder with the steal. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA, and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And stolen by Wallace. Here's Hardaway. That one drops for him.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Phoenix making some changes. Smith checked in for Crowder. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Chris Paul.
And Hardaway's nickname came from his grandmother. She was calling him pretty, but with that southern drawl, it sounded like Penny. And already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there, probably until the third quarter.
Payne, he's checked in for the Suns.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Now, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
The Suns shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there's a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Outside, Kobe. The high post shot, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Second chance effort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. That's good from Payne.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Here's Payne. 8 points for him. Dishes it to Smith. Now here's Payne.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding.
And so it's Sacramento having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The score.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter was all about Kobe Bryant. He ended up with 19 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. What'd you think about Sacramento, Kenny?
Well, how about that ball movement? That was a true definition of team basketball. All 5 guys moving, all guys rotating, everyone touching the ball, a bunch of assists, tons of easy baskets. It gives everyone on the floor confidence when you're playing like that.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
Well, they got a ton of issues to work on. Allow way too high receivers to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got Wallace. Hardaway is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Howard. And it's Bryant in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. McGrady passes to Howard. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Booker with it. Now McGrady defending. Feeds it to Crowder. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Phoenix, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, Crowder. And so he hits both. The King shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Hardaway finds Bryant. Lets the 3 fly. The offensive rebound.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Count that bucket. Kobe's got 21.
Yeah, you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
Paul dishes to Crowder. Looks for Paul. Hits it to him. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Hardaway from outside. That shot is off. And Phoenix the other way now. Bridges kicks to Paul. Another 3 for Phoenix.
This is how Chris Paul keeps the defense honest, making enough threes that you can't leave him alone anywhere on the floor.
Here's Bryant. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Bryant's got 4 this quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Hardaway kicks to Bryant. He feeds it to Wallace. Tracy McGrady on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wallace. Rejected by Crowder. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. And here is Bridges. Here's Booker. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Now, Devin Booker is such a natural and gifted scorer. Even when he gets hit on that play, he stays in control with that shot.
Kings leading now by 20. Outside Hardaway. Howard draws the double. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Howard. Howard's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, Howard showing some nice poise there. He scanned the floor well and firing a good, hard, crisp pass to his teammate.
Paul outside, beyond the arc, drills the three-pointer. Paul's got 8 here in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Goes up the baseline, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
Howard in the post, defended by Jones. Passes it to Bryant. Bryant is doubled, out to the right wing. Here's Howard. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to Crowder. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Well, this is why the teammates for Booker are loving him. He keeps working on his ability to find the open teammate.
Pass to Howard. Outside, Kobe. And he banks in the layup. Kobe's got 25 points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And the Suns call time.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
A platoon swap here for Phoenix. Sharge outside. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The pass to McGrady. Another shot, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Phoenix gets called for the foul.
And Wallace, just an unreal defender. An undersized center who blocks shots and pounds the glass like a madman.
And here are the Suns now, trailing by 17. Payne with it, and it's Wallace picking him. Payne's shot is good.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
And the rejection by Smith. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Suns trail by 15. Payne passes to Johnson. Back to Payne. Kicks it out to Johnson. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Bryant. Kings leading now by 15. Shoots from the corner. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Kobe's got 27.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the plane.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away. Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And Phoenix making a change here. Crowder's checked in. Now Payne. 10 points for him. Pass to Crowder. Goes up on the high post. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Crowder's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Here's McGrady. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Passes to Payne. The 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And it's good for 2. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. It's an 18-point game. Here's Sharch. Sacramento grabs the miss. Howard's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seated. And Kobe throws it down.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Phoenix has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Johnson, the pass to Payne. He kicks it to Galloway. Shot from the top of the key. Rebound by Kobe. Bryant's got 4 rebounds in this game. And he gets it to go. McGrady's got 17 now.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping things.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. The Kings on top, opening up a huge gap. And
that's beautiful basketball out there. That's fun, right?
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Suns, Jake Crowder out there with Johnson. Then there's Sharch, then it's Payne, and it's Galloway in at the 2. That free throw good from Hardaway. Hardaway hits them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Johnson outside. Back to Payne. That's in coming off an assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
And the jam by Wallace.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. Free throw, no good for Wallace. And it's Phoenix's ball. Here's Booker, and it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
Some changes for Phoenix. Damian Jones comes in for Sharch, and Paul subbed in for Langston Galloway. Hardaway kicks to Wallace. McGrady against Booker. Goes back up, and Howard finishes it off.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And here's Booker. Booker draws the double. Home, and it's sent back by Howard. They recover it. Jones finds Crowder. Just 3 to shoot. And now the Kings fast break. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
Huge night for Booker, and reminiscent maybe of the night in Boston.
Bryant tried to free himself up.
Oh, I don't very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration too, and you've got 2 points. Paul against Kobe, and here's Booker from the arc. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter. Outside Bryant. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Howard misses.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And that one's good. McGrady.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Crowder with it. Hardaway picks him up. Shot by Crowder, no good.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Nader's checked in, and it's Etuan Moore checking in for Johnson.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Banked in off the glass. Carter's got his first bucket in this one.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
He's so good at setting up his teammates. Tonight, though, Hardaway's been calling his own number, and boy, has he been prolific.
He was all alone on that one. Booker's got 23.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Here's Bryant. Second chance shot. Howard, good. Howard's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Suns moving the ball around. Carter outside. With the floater, good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his third assist on the night.
And the D has to respect Booker's passing ability. Fantastic at finding guys in their spots.
Wallace right side. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Suns have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Carter outside. Pass to Nader. His three-pointers off the mark. The Kings shooting so well, the offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Carter on the wing, guarded by Hardaway, and it's sent back by Howard. And Jones slams it home. Here's Hardaway. Kobe trying to break free.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Suns have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46, 47%. So for the Suns, Smith checked in for Damian Jones, and Langston Galloway subbed in for Devin Booker. And it's the Suns with the ball. Moore outside. Shoots. Second shot opportunity. And it's finished off by Smith as he lays it in.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
The putback, and Howard with the second chance points.
Love the effort from Howard there, simply skying up for the rebound and ramming it through with authority.
Phoenix has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Outside Bryant. Sinks that one from the post. Bryant's got 4 this quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Sacramento.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
They pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Dwight Howard.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Carter with the bucket.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Carter the best to Moore. Here's Nader. That three off the mark. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Now the pass to Nader. Bangs on the trifecta.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to McGrady. Lets it fly. Changes up. Makes it off the glass.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game. You know, all the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
Here's Hardaway, and that one is off. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David